And once I started advertising, March took off. All of a sudden it was, I had a $15,000 target. And I hit that, or no, I hit it almost like 20, and then 18 or 20. And then April was like 25. And this month, like I'm ahead of the game and just in my first week. So it's looking good. So my sales have been outstanding, and the connections I'm making are incredible. Like I'm getting, interesting, like I got the Hamptons thing from that. There's a lot of connections in LA. There's a soul rock band that their manager and the guy that represents them, they want to talk about working with me on some merch design. I don't know. So we're setting up a call, but it's a band I've never heard of, but they open for the Stones. Like I guess they're in their area, they're doing well, but nobody I was familiar with. But it's opening doors that otherwise wouldn't have been open. I think it was everything that I needed, I think, that I didn't have. And what it really gave me was the tools to do it myself. And also one day when I do hire people, when I get into the six figures and that I need people to take on, it's the tools are all there to train and to teach them, okay, this is how we do it, And so I think it applies to, so many businesses online. Yeah, so I'm an artist. I paint portraits. There's one I'm working on right now. It's a commission. And then of Elton John, I have another Elton John portrait that so I sell paintings, original artwork, but I also scan them and I sell limited edition prints in various sizes. So and like here's a couple of prints there. So so it makes one painting quite lucrative to sell upsell with the prints. So like as soon as I finish this is sold, pre-sold, like as a custom commission, and then I'll get it scanned, and then I'll put on my website, available in prints from $200 to $2,000. In the new year, I just thought your ad came up on my Instagram feed, and I listened to it, and I really thought it could be a good way for me to really learn, because how to do it myself, because I've had bad experiences hiring somebody like an agent saying, oh yeah, we can do your advertising too, and spending $3,000 a month on, like, where's there's no evidence of the ads. Like, he wouldn't give me anything. I didn't know what he was spending the money on. So and a few examples of trusting somebody to do it. And I thought this is a great way for me to really learn how to do it properly, and the whole business, and knowing your numbers and everything, to get to grow my business, and be in a way that's not just intuition or just kind of going by the seat of my pants. Through advertising, I've been getting opportunities, like for whether commissions, or like talking to somebody that has licensing for athletes for the NBA, NHL and so forth, and has some galleries, and was interested in me painting some athletes, because to sell them, this guy's very well connected. Like, he's crazy connected. And in the art world, like he worked for Andy Warhol when he was young. And so anyway, like opportunities like that, to Disney. I almost had an opportunity with Disney. or,
Yes.
and, it would have probably killed me. But, 'cause it was so much to do by the end of May, and I
Yeah.
had 4 weeks, maybe less, to do 19 portraits. I
Mm,
was so excited about it, but then after, I was almost like a good thing that I didn't get it,
mm, mm,
because I was crazy busy even
mhm.
without that. And then to use, let's say, a month painting things that I couldn't resell.
Yeah.
I mean, it made me maybe 30, 40, $50,000, but you know, if I couldn't resell it because they would buy the rights to it, then what do I do? You know what I mean? So it's
Mhm,
not
mhm.
like if I was painting 20 paintings that I can resell and, you know, as prints. So there's that side to it too. Well, I was just trying to and I've learned since taking this course, I was thinking that I needed more time to paint, and I thought I hired an expert that knew advertising, and you know, get my ad campaigns going, and to get new business, right? And to grow my business. So that's what I set out to do. But I realize now, and especially talking to Daryl too, is that as I'm growing and I'm meeting my targets, is it's not so much, because I have it even here, because it's what I asked him the other day. It's more about, you know, not giving somebody, you want to you don't want to you want to work on things, as myself right now, until it's like a multi-million-dollar business, want to work on the things that are making money, that
Mhm.
are and so you know, for me, for sure, I have to make the product as the artist. I mean, they are income builders, but I know you could, you know, I could focus just on my prints right now and promote those, but and selling the product. So that, you know, so I have to, instead of giving away the things that are most important to my business and
Mm,
growing it,
mhm.
I got to do that myself. And then maybe hire somebody in the beginning to do the mundane things, whether it's, you know, I have my printer doing fulfillment now, or doing packing the odd painting, or, you know, the things that aren't money makers, so to speak. So that's what
That makes
I've
sense.
learned, of course. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so like getting rid of tasks, not necessarily that I don't like doing, but what aren't bringing, you know,
Totally.
um, building the business. I can see the growth happening. Like I can,
Mm,
and I know how to grow it, you know,
mm,
exponentially with advertising and doing horizontal ads and things like that. So I'm not, last year it was just like, you know, there was no plan of how to make it get more business. It was just,
mm.
you know, doing the same thing, and oh great, oh, you know, somebody told somebody about, you know, or I got a big commission when I do the spreadsheet, oh God, what do you call
Campaign
it?
compass. Yeah.
The compass. Yes, I already forgot on our call on Monday. The compass. It's like I love. I mean, I've always been selling something, or and it's numbers motivate me in that way. I don't like
Mhm.
doing spreadsheets and figuring out. I don't mind looking at numbers, plotting them in, and being able to see the numbers grow. You know,
Mm,
so that's exciting. And but yeah, just looking, you know, at March when I made my target, I was like, oh my God, it's working, and you know, and it'd say, yeah, definitely due to the course, like
mm,
100%. Because my targets at first was going to be 10. If I did 10,000 a month, I was happy. But I think when I talked to the person, I can't remember the name, I said, yeah, my target was 20,000 a month. So to get there in the first month of full advertising, or
mm,
almost there, and then second month it's 25. I'm like, wow, okay, I didn't, you
mm,
know, expect to get there so fast. So hopefully this month, you know, if I reach it or surpass it, who knows? We'll see.